Hey guys, this is Lovin Meets with Yana Leventseva. She is an Instagram star, a talented model, photographer, makeup artist, and travel blogger. But what we spoke about was her rise to success. Sometimes you see these accounts, you don't really know how they got started, and her journey is super interesting. We'd love you to take a listen. Hey guys, welcome back to Lovin Dubai show. Our next guest has taken Instagram by storm. She's a talented model, photographer, makeup artist, and travel blogger with over 1 million followers. She's not only one of the most popular Instagram stars, but she's also just opened her restaurant in Bali. Welcome to the show, Yana. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for invitation. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Not at all, thank you. Also, we know that you are 8 months pregnant, so
yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you so
much
much
for coming in. How are you feeling?
Actually, I'm really good because this is my second pregnancy, and when I first time been pregnant, it was super active. So I used to travel around like 30 countries, and my last month was in South Africa. So I was walking, I was climbing, I was traveling, so it's okay. I cannot just lie down and relax.
Amazing. Busy woman.
Yeah.
1 million followers on Instagram. Like, when did you first start growing as a social media star?
Actually, I started 9 years ago, and it wasn't for purpose. I was like young girl, and I didn't go to university, so I just started to travel very like young. Like when I was 18, I started to earn money on 15, and then I wanted just to see the world and to think, how can I earn money, not like to come back to my home city because it was boring and small for me, if you know what I mean. And after I decided that I want to see the world, and you know, like I was alone. I was traveling alone because all my like classmates or like university mates, where I used to study like only 2 weeks, they couldn't travel with me because someone didn't have money, someone like was on work. And when I travel alone, I just post beautiful pictures on Instagram because before, you know, everyone put selfie or just the food, and it was so funny. And after I just like started to post what I think, like my mind, like something about the routes that I travel around, because, you know, for example, 9 years ago, Iceland was something like another planet, but now it's like super popular destination. And when I started to post it, people just started following me because algorithms were different. And if you post from different places and your posts coming up like on top, so people could follow you and see your pictures. And I just like, when I came to Bali first time, I think like Bali for me is like kind of magical place where it all started. And really people just started following me. I spent like 2 months, around 2 months in Bali, and I got first 30K of followers. And then people just started following more and more and more because I try to visit different destinations where people don't go in too often, and to show like, to open the map for people, you know. And then just like, it's growing more and more. And after I tried to change, you know, different themes in my blog, because all the people, they try to choose something one, like another one say you have to have a niche like fashion or travel or motherhood. But for me, I try to make it all at once. So like I travel, I'm a mom, like I do fashion, I go to fashion weeks, I do makeup, I talk about beauty, like I talk about like loving yourself, some motivation about you can live like you want to live, you can be free, you can travel, try to motivate people and to show that everything is possible in this life.
Well, your page is certainly fun to look at. Like, there's a lot of beautiful photos there, but so many people might go viral once, or they might get a photo that gets like 200 likes, 300 likes. But how do you become a paid content creator? Like, what's that line where it's like, okay, now I can do this full time? Because it sounds like you left and to travel because that was your thing, but it wasn't paying the bills then. So how do you kind of become a full-time creator?
Actually, for me, I have different ways how I like become a paid person, because first I was a photographer. When I was 15 years old, I just asked my parents to give me a camera for my birthday and started to take pictures of everything. And maybe because I was a photographer, so I have, you know, this like eyes, like which can see like, okay, this is good, this is not good. And after I just like started to post what really I see, like I want to show people the beauty of this world, because you know people live in a routine and sometimes we don't see even simple things like a sunset or some shape of clouds or anything, and I just wanted to show my view in it. And like different companies, brands like everyone now needs content, like, you know, and the picture, you know, like the cafe, the restaurant, or if it's a shop, or if a company who make reconstruction, I don't know, everyone needs content. And I just like, you know, prevent the trend that the content on mobile phone will be super popular. And I created my first online course. It was like online lesson, which was like 3 or 4 hours. And I just teach people how to make beautiful content with your phone. So the first thing where I got a lot of money, it was this one. So yeah, like I had, you know, I had this lesson every weekend, and I got like 1,000, 2,000 students every weekend. So it was really a lot. And after, just because many people know about me, different companies, like these people work in different companies, brands, they just come to me and said, Yana, can you create for me this content? And we would just discuss the price, the like how many pictures I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna do. And as I was traveling a lot for Russian people from small towns, it was like super like seldom, or like you could see hardly ever the person who travels so much as me, even now. And they just ordered like many beautiful content from me. And now I work with the best hotels all over the world, like in the best destinations like Dubai, Maldives. Recently we had collaboration with the Royal Atlantis, and they like offered me like some complimentary nights and experience for just beautiful content. And also I used to work with Ministry of Tourism of Dubai, and like they also like do like a paid job for that. So it's really cool
to see how the road goes.
Yeah. So you talked about that you've built your follower base from across the globe. You were going and posting pictures from Iceland, Bali. Like, how do you stay connected with your fans from like all of these locations?
You know, internet.
This thing.
Yeah. And also, actually, I'm like a super, you know, like loyal blogger, and I talk to all my followers. Like I have direct messages, and I try like to check it every day and to reply as many messages as I can. Of course, I have like 2 managers who help me, because it's not possible to reply 5,000 messages per day. But people know that I'm very loyal, that I'm going to reply, or if they ask me some questions, I really like want to help people, you know. And if they have problems, I try to help them to solve it or to motivate it. And actually, when you see the mood of your direct messages, you can just pick the needed themes in your stories. So we do like storytellings about different topics, and people just find, you know, support in it in my blog.
Have you ever received criticism or backlash for something that you've posted?
It's like bad reviews. Yeah.
Negative comments.
Negative comments. Like, of course, I have haters, but haters gonna hate. I'm not like $100 to be liked by everyone, so it's okay. Actually, I've got too much hate from my childhood, because I always was like the bright person, if you know what I mean. Like, I always want to be someone not like everyone. And even in a kids' garden or at school, I was like a superstar. So every time, you know, when you're different, you will get this hate, and it's okay. Of course, I get it.
So you feel like you felt hate from that age, and do you have advice for pushing back on it, or it's something that you just feel like that you've always been able to kind of, you've always been able to deal with it, or do you have advice for dealing with it?
Actually, I think the people who tell you something bad, it just means that something bad in themselves. So it's the things that they have inside. For example, if I don't have bad things or thoughts about anyone, or I try to think positively, or I think about only good things in life which can help me, my family, and my friends to be happier. So I never do negative, you know, to other people. And if the person, like, I don't know, maybe he's or she's unhappy, or she's bored, or she's poor, so she just try to, you know, like speak out. But I suggest not just to listen to these people, because it's not the person who can give you some good advice in life, and it just like their mind, what they have inside. So
interesting, because you know, we know social media is such a challenging place.
Yeah.
Do you ever struggle with what you see on social media? Do you have certain positive mantras that you tell yourself to maintain a positive life, which you clearly have?
Actually, I don't do meditations or any mantras, but I just know that I'm going to be successful, I'm going to be rich and stuff like that. And I'm just sure in myself because I know that everything is possible. And of course, social media, it's not so real as like very often people try to show us, because I'm in this sphere and I know so many bloggers, so many influencers from Russia, from different countries, not only Russia. And I see how people try to be better in social media than they really are. And this is a big problem, I think, because I know many people like who come into me as a students and they ask, Yana, like if to see in social media everyone is so rich, so happy, they have all families, like what do I do wrong? Because not everyone can come to these purposes very soon. But I suggest people not to believe everyone they see and just try to think and analyze the things that they show. Like if the person tell you, okay guys, today I earn like $1 million, but this person like wearing just like simple clothes, they don't have apartment, they travel economy class and things like that, because I know many rich people and nobody gonna like travel, to long destinations economy, or all these people try, if they have a lot of money, they try to invest, they try to spend their money on like different purposes. I don't know, it could be different, but when you live this life, you can see if person lie or not. And actually, so many people who lie now, of course, I'm not like a person who gonna like now show like this, yeah. But this is really is. And sometimes, even me, if I know this information, I see some of my friends that say, okay, today I did $5 million. I'm like, oh my God. I'm so poor. I'm live like, I feel, even me, I feel like uncomfortable, but I know what people feel who not rich or who doesn't earn at all like some big amount of money. And I just suggest not to believe to everyone you see and just try to analyze that everyone have your own life and your own speed, and just don't push up yourself. Just believe in you and don't like give up.
The reality is it's not a reality.
Yes.
Talking about Dubai, like why do you think that so many creators come to Dubai?
I think because this is the city which full of opportunities, and also people here, they coming from all over the world, from different parts, different countries, different cities with different cultures. And Dubai is like a place which can help you to feel here as a home, because nobody gonna show you, oh, this is like not like Russian or someone like, I don't know, Chinese person, like, because in some places you always feel uncomfortable, and here, as this is the place where all the people coming from all the world, you feel like you live here, I don't know, you feel like a family. And people here are more open-minded, they're more friendly. Even like yesterday I was on the event and I just come, as I'm pregnant, I always got a lot of attention because, oh, what, how many months? Why are you not in the hospital? I said, it's okay, don't worry. And people are super, like, they want to help you, because here is the system works like, if you have some contacts or if you can help someone, you will help. Or people, if they have, they will help you. And it's so easy and super fast to grow together. But not everywhere is like that. In Europe, for example, in Paris, mostly people are like, so, I don't know this word in English, but they not mean, but they will never, oh, Yana, you're so nice, let's go. I will introduce you to this. I will give you contacts of this, because it's super difficult. In Russia as well, because even in Russia, everyone is Russians. People don't want to help each other, Even friends, they're like, no, if I achieve it, you should achieve it on your own. I'm like, why? Just you cannot share me a contact, Because, for example, I used to work with like 35 hotels in Maldives, like as a collaboration, and some people come to me.
What's contact you can share with us?
Yeah, of course. Like I have a list of contacts, for example, and if some bloggers like coming to me like, Yana, I've seen you've been there, can you share with me? I said, of course, please. It's all for you. Like I'm not a mean person, and I think the more you give, the more you get, And people here understand that, because even international bloggers who I meet here, they're so nice to me. They always like come. They always want to help you, to support you. And I think this one, the first reason, and the second, of course, the place, because so many beautiful places, restaurants, every time something new, museums, desert, 7 kinds of sand, for pictures, different beaches and properties. And Dubai is really cool for design. And actually, the restaurant which I opened in Bali, I try to to see some Dubai place, beach clubs, and to move it a little bit to Bali. Of course, not so luxurious because in Bali, it's different vibe, but some details that I wanted to take from here, like service and the details of the interior, I tried to move it to Bali.
I love that because until recently, Dubai was full of restaurants coming here and we were taking restaurants from other places, and now we have so many cool homegrown concepts that you're looking abroad. So what is the process like to set up a restaurant in Bali, and why don't you bring the brand here?
Actually, it's very hard because, restaurant, I think it's the most difficult business I've ever did. And this is my first experience in the restaurants, but I try to do my best because I take many lessons, consultations from different people who already have a restaurant. And the first thing that I don't have, I think, so much money now to open it in Dubai, because at least it should be, I think, maybe $5 million. And I don't want to open something, like a small cafe to start from something. If I want to do something, I want to do it in the best way, as always. It's I live like that, it's like some of my principles. And in Bali, actually, the prices are not so high as in Dubai. And also now the Bali, it's not so overpriced, Here the properties, even now, because I've heard that you talked about investments, I bought here apartment when it was COVID. So it was super cheap. Now this 5 times more expensive. And in Bali still, it's growing very fast. But still, you can find something good with a cheaper price, and then it's going to grow very fast. For example, if you buy a villa or rent land, because you cannot buy it for whole life. And Bali, I don't know, because I live between Bali and Dubai. My baby lives in Bali, the first one. So he lives with father and with the nanny. And I just try to travel 2 weeks in Dubai, 2 weeks in Bali, because I like the vibe. I like the people also. They all super open to the world and to other people. But here I have my career, because here you can meet the exact people that you need, the PR, the TV, the radio, I don't know, different magazines and fashion shows and people from all the industries I need. But in Bali, it's not so popular. It's still a little bit wild.
Interesting. Well, you've got a lot going on. Before you leave us today, we want to play a quick game with you, if that's okay. We want to do fashion hot or not. So we're just going to name a couple of things. If you think they're hot, you say they're hot, and if they're not, they get the buzzer.
If I think they're hot, I said hot. Okay.
And if they're not,
I press. Okay.
Press the buzzer. Okay, this is Fashion Edition Hot or Not with Yana Leventseva. Do you want to kick it off?
Sure. Crocs.
Crocs? Yes. It's good. I like it. Yeah.
Crocs with socks?
No, for me not.
All right. Couples tattoos. So matching tattoo with your partner.
For me, no.
Why not?
Why? Actually, I'm not a tattoo lover. I don't have any tattoos, but my boyfriend has a lot. But it's not just for me, but maybe for someone it's good.
Fake tan.
What is it?
Fake tan. A fake tan.
Fake.
Yeah.
No.
Biker shorts.
Biker shorts.
Really?
Not for me, because I tried to do on me.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Hair extensions.
She's natural. She goes through a natural look. Okay, finally, cute one. Matching family outfits. What is hot?
I like the style, but not when, you see the family and they all wearing t-shirts with bananas and the mom and the baby. But if it just match the color or the style, I don't know, now it's popular what to say, old money, and they all look super stylish, it's okay, but not some families on GBR.
I see what you mean. I see what you're saying. Okay, guys, this is all we have time for. If people want to get in touch with you, if they want to reach out,
of course.
She responds to her DMs.
I respond,
even if she's 5,000 a day.
Of course, I will be happy.
How can they find you?
Yana Leventseva in Instagram, so I think you have it already. We'll be happy to talk to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your
Thank you
time
so
this
much.
morning. Guys, that is it for our Friday show. We're back with you on Monday morning. Have a brilliant, busy weekend, and we'll see you then. Thank you very much, Yana. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.